Can I expect that from everyone? Yes, yes. No chatting with your friends on WhatsApp, Instagram, no watching Netflix or anything like that. Complete undivided attention so that we can go ahead and achieve something like this. Automate 95% of our daily work with the help of AI agents and automations. Now, without any further ado, let's dive deeper into the session and learn everything about it. Before that, I want you all to drop in a big ready in the chat box with a lot of Y's towards the end so that I can see your excitement if you are ready to grow in your career, become AI proof, and master the AI skills of the future as well. How many of you are super duper ready to be doing something like this? Super duper ready? Ready? Awesome, amazing. Love this energy in the chat box. Let's go ahead. So, guys, tell me something. How many of you would want to build a very hard-working AI employee of your own who works 24 into 7? Let me, in fact, break this the question down into a simpler question. How many of you would want a PA of your own? A personal assistant of your own? Drop in a PA in the chat box if you are someone who would love to have a PA work for you. Yes, PA work for me. Yes. And what if I tell you that, let's say, human PA is at one level. What if I tell you that how about we go ahead and build a AI PA for ourselves, an AI PA for ourselves, a person, basically an AI who will work like a PA for you, and that too 24 into 7. You give the work to this AI PA at 3 a.m. at night, and your work will be done in 5 minutes. Okay, you give the work at 7 a.m. in the morning, your work will be done. You give it at 3 p.m. in the afternoon, your work will be done. You give multiple tasks together and all your work will be done in parallel. That is the power of this AI personal assistant who works 24/7. How many of you are super duper excited to build this AI employee for you who works like 24/7 for you? Yes, excited for it. Okay, so we'll go ahead and build this in something in this particular tool, which is called as N8N. Okay, N8N. How does N8N work? It is an automation workflow tool to integrate apps and streamline tasks with no code automations to improve productivity and business efficiency. Very technical terms, right? Let's see it with the help of a demo. So how does it work? Okay, we'll simply go to n8n.io. Once we go to n8n.io, we'll go ahead and click on get started. We can go ahead and create a free account for ourselves. Okay, once you click on get started, you can go ahead and create a free account for yourselves. Once you create a free account for yourself, okay, you will be asked to sign in, and once you sign in, you will be able to see something like this on your screen. Okay, you will be able to see something like this on your screen. Now what do you need to do? You need to create a new workflow for yourself. So what I'll be doing, I'll be clicking on create workflow, and this is the sort of screen that will come in front of me. Is N8N a paid platform? No, N8N is a free platform. It works on a freemium sort of a tier. You can go ahead and check the freemium tier for yourself, or you can use make.com for the same as well. We'll be talking more about it. Okay, how many of you are waiting for a certain sort of a surprise from our side regarding N8N or make.com? I won't reveal what the surprise is, but we'll be talking about it towards the later part of this particular session. Okay, we have some sort of deal, some sort of partnership that we would like to bring in front of you, but we'll be talking about it towards the end of the session. Do not worry about it. Okay, you can go ahead, create a free account for yourself in N8N. Once you create a free account for yourself in N8N, you will be able to see a blank canvas like this. Everyone with me so far? Can I have a yes in the chat box if you are with me so far? If you are with me, very simple. Simply went to N8N, created a free account for ourselves. Now what we'll be doing, we will need to add the tools that we work with. Like if you want to build a personal assistant, you have to tell the personal assistant, right? Like these are the tools that you generally work with on a day-to-day basis. So firstly, in order to tell a personal assistant to do a certain work for you, you have to give a prompt to the personal assistant. Agree with me? You have to give a prompt to the personal assistant, like do this for me. If you don't tell the personal assistant do this for me, how will the personal assistant work for you? Correct? Agree with me that you have to give it a prompt key, do this for me. Now if you have to give this particular prompt, you will need to connect. Do you have to come to N8N every time in order to get this work done? That is not the case. You do not need to come to N8N every single time. What do you need to simply do? You need to connect N8N with a tool where you can give it a prompt. So if you're someone who uses a Slack, you can go ahead and connect your Slack account to it. If you're someone who uses Google Chats, you can connect your Google Chat. If you are someone who uses Zoho, Zendesk, Microsoft Chat, whatever you use, you can go ahead and connect it. You can connect WhatsApp, you can connect Telegram, whatever the case is for you, you can go ahead and connect that. So for the sake of this particular demo, we'll go ahead and connect Telegram to this particular N8N agent that we are trying to build. So what I'll be doing, I'll click on add first step over here. Once I do that, what I'll be doing, I'll type Telegram over here. Okay, once I type Telegram, you will be able to see something like this. Then what I'll be doing, I'll click on message. Basically, any message that I send to Telegram, my AI agent will be able to understand it as a prompt, do the work for me, and get the output done for me. Please share the link. Guys, do not worry about it. Links for this will also be shared along with the notes of the session. You do not need to worry about it. Okay, so I'll click on message right now. And once I do that, what I'll be asked to do, it will ask me to connect my Telegram account. I can go ahead and connect my Telegram account. You simply need to connect your Telegram account. Very, very simple. Once you do that, you just have to click on the outside of the screen. So guys, you have done step number 1. You have connected your Telegram account to your N8N workflow. Once you do this, again, you will click on plus. Okay, can we integrate with WhatsApp? Can we integrate with Facebook, etc., etc.? Guys, you can integrate with anything and everything that you can think about. Okay, with anything and everything that you can think about. It is a superpower to know how these workflow automations work in N8N, how these workflow automations work in Make.com. Do not worry about it. We'll be talking more about it. Okay, so once you do this, since we are making an AI agent, guys, how many of you, be honest over here, you do not know the difference between a workflow automation and an AI agent? How many of you do not? Be honest over here? Drop in a me in the chat box if you do not understand the difference. Okay, if you do not understand the difference, let me do something. I'll show it to you what is a workflow automation as well. Okay, let me go ahead and show something like this to you. Okay, so guys, once when you have something, okay, guys, see over here, there is no AI agent over here. What am I doing? I'm asking my tool, my personal assistant, to do step number 1. This is step number 1. Then do step number 2, do step number 3, do step number 4, then step number 5, then step number 6, then step number 7, and then there is a loop sort of a thing. Basically, everything is defined in multiple steps. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, etc., etc. Okay, that is the concept of a workflow automation, where let's say you are doing certain work in Microsoft Excel every single day in your office. Okay, firstly you are getting the information from a research report, then you are putting all of this information in Microsoft Excel, then you are making a pivot table out of it, then you are making a pivot chart out of it, then with the help of that you are making a research report, you are making a presentation. So all of this, you are basically following every step one by one in a sequential manner. Correct, agree with me? So you are following a you are following sequential steps. That particular thing is called as workflow automation, where you are defining that you have to do step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, etc., etc., where you have to define everything. But it is, how many of you agree with me that it is very difficult certain times to define what is it that I need? To a personal assistant, I should be able to ask anything. Do this for me, do that for me, do this for me, etc., etc. Why do I have to define that? Do this, then do this, then do this? Agree with me? It is very cumbersome. Like, first do this, first do, then do this, then do this. It is very cumbersome. I would love to, okay, I would absolutely love to have a personal assistant to whom I do not have to explain then that first do this, then do this. Okay, so this particular thing where you have to define it is called as workflow automation, and where you do not have to define is called as an AI agent. An AI agent can work autonomously. It does not need definition that you explain me what to do first, then what to do next. It can automatically decide the steps, that this is step 1, this is step 2. Is everyone now absolutely clear with this concept of workflow automation versus AI agent? Very, very simply, I tried to explain it, right? where the steps are sequential, where you have to define the steps, is called as workflow automation. Where you do not, is called as AI agent. So what we are trying to build over here is an AI agent. So what I'll be doing, I'll be going ahead and typing AI agent over here. Once I type AI agent over here, you will be able to see something like this. I can just simply add it and then I can click outside my box. Very nicely explained. Thank you so much. Okay. So Telegram you have entered so that you can enter a prompt. Now it is connected to to an AI agent. Once it is connected to an AI agent, it becomes very simple for you. What do you simply need to do? You simply need to do drag and drop operations over here. Simply click over here, chat model, whatever chat model. Let's say if you want to work with Perplexity, you can type that. If you want to work with Gemini, okay, you can go ahead and type that. If you want to work with, let's say, Claude Sonar, you can do that. If you want to work with OpenAI chat model like GPT model, you can go ahead and click on that as well. Once you do that, you can choose which GPT you want to work with. You can go ahead and choose that as well, whichever GPT you want to work with. Okay, so you can go ahead and choose that. Once you do that, you can go ahead and choose the memory. You can go ahead and choose whatever tools you work in your office on every single day. Okay, whatever tools you work in your office. Guys, tell me names of some very common tools that you work with in your office every single day. Names of some very common tools. Okay, I see people putting in SAP, Zendesk, Excel, Chat GPT, Copilot, Gemini, Gmail, Calendar, Claude, Power BI, Excel, Gmail, Calendar. Okay, so I see a lot of people writing in a lot of inputs over here. Okay, so what you can go ahead and do, whatever tools you use, yeah, Teams and everything, whatever you use, basically, I see so many tools names out there. Whatever tools you use, you can go ahead and connect it in this particular tool section. Okay, you can go ahead and connect it in tool section. Let's say if you want to connect Gmail, you can go over here and you can connect your own Gmail over here. Let's say if you want to connect Google Calendar, okay, you can go ahead and connect your Google Calendar over here as well. Okay, you can go ahead and connect your Google Calendar over here. Whatever information basically you want to enter. Okay, let's say you want to connect Google Calendar, you can go ahead, you can choose which Google Calendar you have, you can sign in into that and your Google Calendar will be connected. So whatever tools you are using, connect it over here, and then once you do all of this, you will be able to make your AI agent go in action. How many of you want to see, I do not want to go into the nitty gritties of it, how to choose memory, how to choose which tools, etc, because that is going into another level of details. But the more important part is, see, understanding how an AI agent works in action. How many of you want to see an AI agent work in action? How many of you want to see my personal assistant, okay, my own PA, which I use absolutely every single day in my office? How many of you want to see such a PA, and that too in action? Drop in action in the chat box if you're someone who wants to see something like this. Action, action. Superb. Guys, come on. I want more energy in the chat box, more actions. Action. That is perfect. So what we'll be doing, I'll be simply going to this personal assistant which I have built for myself, and I've connected the most common tools which I use on a day-to-day basis. I use Telegram in order to give the prompts, and once I give the prompt, I can give a voice command, I can give a text command, and then the AI agent will be able to understand whatever I'm saying. I call my AI assistant as Jackie, and I ask Jackie to be able to do any sort of work that I'm expecting it to do. Okay, I use Gmail, I use Calendar, I use Google Task to set up tasks for myself, I use Google Sheets, I use calendars, I use Fireflies in order to get details of all the meetings, or everything that I need as a founder of this particular company. I have added it over here. Okay, from Sheets to calendars to Gmails to Fireflies to to OpenAI models, everything I have connected it over here. Okay, similarly, whatever AI assistant you want to use, like whatever you want your AI assistant to do, you can add all your tools tools over here. And once you add all of your tools, now is the time that you start giving instructions to your AI assistant. So what I'll be doing, I'll be going ahead and clicking, simply basically giving information in the Telegram bot that I have made. Okay, so in the Telegram bot, what I'll be doing, I'll be telling my Telegram bot, let's say I tell Telegram that I missed all the meetings that were conducted yesterday. Can you please give me a list of all the meetings? Okay, I can enter something like this. And once I do that, guys, can you see this AI agent in action right now? Can you can you see this AI agent in action right now? Can I have a yes in the chat box if you all can see this AI agent in action right now? Yes, yes, you can see that. Yes, and guys, once you can see over here, give me a list of all the stand-ups which happened yesterday, and it will be able to give you, here are the stand-ups that happened yesterday, and this is the list of the stand-up which happened yesterday. Only one stand-up happened, and I find a list over here along with the meeting link for this, along with the timings for the same. Let's say I'm not done with this. I want my AI agent to tell me what exactly happened in that meeting also. Okay, let's say I want my AI agent to tell me what exactly happened in this meeting because I was not available. Okay, so what I can do, I can simply basically give it a voice command as well. Okay, just like hey Siri is there, hey Alexa is there, like that you can configure a voice agent of your own to whom you can go ahead and tell. Okay, to whom you can go ahead and tell that, so I was not able to attend this product ops support tech stand up which happened yesterday. Can you go into the summary of the meeting and give me all the points of the meeting in a detailed manner in a bullet points format? Okay, I simply hit a enter over here, and you can see over here this AI agent again goes into action. Okay, AI agent again goes into action, and once it goes into action, you can see that after certain time, okay, after certain time, you will be able to see that it gives you a detailed summary of whatever was discussed in the meeting in details. How many of you are mind blown by this as well? How many of you are absolutely mind blown by this? Drop in a MB in the chat box if you're mind blown by this. Okay, it will take some time. Of course, it will take some time because, it is trying to understand what was happening in the meeting. It went into the details of it, extracted all the information. It will extract all the information, and after that only it will give me everything in a bullet point format as I am showing it to you right now over here itself. Like whatever was discussed in the meeting, I took out a demo of it so that I can show it to you very, very easily and readily available as well. Absolutely mind blown. Absolutely mind blown. AMB, AMB. And guys, that is not it. You can ask your AI assistant to do any sort of work for you. Let's say I want to have a meeting with Kachave tomorrow. Okay, let's say I want to have a meeting with Kachave tomorrow. So I can tell it, okay, I want to have a meeting with Kachave tomorrow at Park Street at 8 p.m. Can you find the list of all good coffee places in the area and also book a calendar meeting with him for tomorrow at 8 p.m.? Okay, so it will automatically be able to understand everything. Okay, it will be able to understand everything. It will be able to figure out the list of good coffee places in Park Street area for tomorrow 8 p.m. and actually actually be able to set a calendar notification for Kachave as well. That is the power of it. If you want Excel formulas, you ask your AI assistant for it. Your AI assistant will be able to do the work for you. Everything, okay, everything that you're looking for, okay, will be done for you. You can see over here, user wants to set up a meeting with Kachave tomorrow 8 p.m. at Park Street. Also shared a coffee shop suggestions like Lay Coffee, Cream in Russell Street, etc., etc. And it is being able to do that. Okay, it is being able to do that. That is the power of it. Okay, you can connect any tools that you want. It will be able to access it and be able to do the work for you as well. So that is the power of this personal assistant that I have built for myself, which I use on a day-to-day every single day basis. How many of you would want to see one more example of an AI agent that we have built for inside our company? How many of you would want to see one more example of an AI agent that we have built inside our company? Okay, so guys, this is a marketing use case. Okay, this is a marketing use case thing that we have developed for our students itself. Okay, a lot of our students coming from marketing background requested us for something like this, so we built something like this for them. And as I showed to you in the previous workshop as well, okay, you will be getting a list of so many such agents from all across the departments. Okay, so let me show you one such marketing use case as well. So what is this particular AI agent that we have built? Okay, what is this AI agent? This is a, guys, a ready to use AI agent that you will also be getting access to. I mentioned about it that in the AI career accelerator program I'll be sharing you 100 such AI agents. Like that, you will be getting one such agent like this as well. What is this agent, guys? Let's say you have a boring looking raw image like this. Let's say you have a boring looking raw image. Do you think you will get any sales if you run ads on this sort of an image? Do you think you will get any sort of sales if you run ads on this sort of a boring looking image? No, right? You won't be able to do that. It's a very boring looking image. How many of you agree with me on the same? How many of you agree with me on the same? It's a very boring looking image. Yes. So what is this particular AI agent that we have built, that instead of having to open ChatGPT, Gemini or anything in order to beautify this image, what we'll be doing, I'll be simply sharing this particular image along with the description of this particular image to my AI agent itself. Okay, to my AI agent itself, I'll be sharing that. Okay, and I will be simply hitting a enter. Now, guys, once I hit a enter, do you see this AI agent in action once again? Can you see this is AI agent in action? What exactly is happening? Firstly, my image was read by the Telegram chatbot that I've built. Then it was uploaded in Google Drive. Then uploaded in a GPT model, which using an image prompt, it is doing product photography and increasing the image quality over here. Then downloading the file. Then an image is being generated via this particular block. Once the image is generated, it will get the URL of that particular image. Then a video will be generated. Then polling will be done, and finally that particular image and video will be sent back to us on Telegram. All of it via this one simple agent that we have built. Okay, that via this one simple agent that we have built, it will be able to do all of this. Okay, so let's just wait for a couple of seconds for this AI agent to work in action, and then we'll wait for it. All right, all right. Okay, see the result. Yes, guys, I'll show you the result. Let's see how much time does it take. Okay, it will take a couple of seconds. Let's just we'll wait for it. As soon as this is done, I'll show you that. But let me go ahead and show you the output. So guys, this particular image which is there, okay, if I click over here, see, this is the quality of the image. How many of you are impressed that this particular boring looking raw image has been converted into an amazing looking image like this, and that too in a matter of seconds? How many of
Just
you?
imagine, folks, like you are running a e-commerce business. You just have to click a raw image with your phone, and every marketing asset will be created in Jiffy, right? This is just one of the use case. Like we personally, me, how I have 12 AI agents. Goenka has 17 AI agents of himself. Everyone in our organization has like at least 5 AI agents, right, working for them.
And guys, you can make AI agents for any department, any profession you are into. You can do such automations where you do not have to open N8N, you do not have to open make.com, you do not have to open anything. Simply enter it into your chatbot in Telegram, and it will be able to do the work for you. Okay, and guys, this is the quality of the video that you get as well. That boring looking raw image has been converted into a moving video like this. You can upload this asset in Facebook ads, in Google ads, in YouTube ads, whatever you have to do in your social organic media pages, and you will be able to get from this boring looking raw image into this beautiful looking video. How awesome is this? Drop in a awesome in the chat box if you think that this is an awesome way of being able to convert that boring looking image into this. And guys, this is all about workflows. Okay, I keep telling this that it is not about the tools, it is about how you use AI. Okay, you can use AI irrespective of your department, irrespective of your industry, irrespective of your profession, for whatever work you are doing, you should know how to use AI in order to improvise your work. And once you are able to do something like this, you will be able to create outputs like this, and that too in a matter of few seconds. And you can see for the prompt that we have given, we have gotten the output for the new message that we have given as well. This is the image that we got, and this is the video that we got as well. All of it done in a matter of few seconds without touching our hands on the computer as well. That is the power of it. Okay, that is the power of it. Drop in power in the chat box if you love the power of being able to create AI agents of your own. Along with it, how many of you would want to build a custom bot? Okay, how many of you would want to build a custom bot for any use case that you might have? Okay, along with creating agents, want to create custom bots as well? Yes, yes. Okay, so Kachave, would you like to cover something like this?
Yeah, sure. Folks, so AI agent, you can consider it as a manager. Like I'll just show you with this our static vendor, right? So I'll just go on this static vendor and I'll start a new chat, right? I'll just show you how what potential this particular thing has, right? So this is what where I'm doing this. I'm doing this in ChatGPT, right? So I'll just ask it to give me 5 copies. So I have trained this bot on all the winning creatives, right? All the nice creatives of B10X, right? And not only that, I continuously feed him with latest data, right? Now, when I ask it to just give me 5 copies, if I ask it to ChatGPT, ChatGPT will like write anything. But this bot, you can see, it has given me the 5 copies. Salary hike shock, right? Stuck at 8%. People using AI are getting 40 to 120%. Don't get left behind. AI replacement warning. Boss, we are automating 3 roles with AI. You like blah blah blah. Something like this, right? So you read it. Now among this, let's say I like this third one, right? Or among this, let's say I like this second one. So what I'm going to do, I'll just ask it to create two, right? I'll just ask it to create two. Now it will start creating the image, right? How much time did I take to create a marketing communication for my company? 2 minutes, right? Now you must be saying, Aditya, I'm from IT background, Aditya, I'm lawyer, Aditya, I'm CA. How this marketing stuff is relevant for us? This is just one of the use case, right? By the way, folks, would you like to become a prompt engineer and write prompts like this? Just tell me yes if you want to like write prompt like this in markdown format, very very detailed prompt, having all the like this knowledge, right? So you can see there is a GPT 5.1 prompting guide from OpenAI, right? And this prompting guide is like 50-page long. Should I teach it to you in 2 minutes? Should I teach it to you in 2 minutes? And after learning this, like you'll be able to write this kind of detailed prompt, which are in markdown format and which can get excellent output from ChatGPT, right? That's also what something a custom agent, a custom GPT can do for you, right? This is what the thing which I'm using right now is called as custom GPT, right? So what do? We basically tell AI to give answers in particular format. We feed it the custom data. Let's say you're working on some use case as a IT professional, as a CA, as a lawyer, you feed your custom data to that bot, and after that, it will give you really, really good answers, right? Folks, dropping yes in the chat box if this happened with you, right? So you try to give really, really precise use case to ChatGPT or Gemini, right? And it gives generic answer. It gives like some outside perspective, but it does not give your industry perspective, right? Happened with you? Like sometime you ask some ASCI or something like very, very core problem to your industry, right? So to solve this, the custom agents come in. So folks, you can see in just like 2 messages, give me 5 copies and create me two. It has created me this creative boss. We are automating 3 roles with AI. What about my role, right? Learn AI before it's too late. Do you feel like this is very good, like ad? Do you feel like this is very, very good ad? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, right? No, right? Some of you are saying no. Some of you are saying yes, right? If you say no, you can ask it to like, I don't like it. Can you recreate it for me? It will recreate for you, right? So that's how powerful a custom GPT is, right? That's how powerful a custom GPT is. It is like your free employee, right? Now let's see the prompt engineer, right? Now let's see the prompt engineer. Okay. So folks, for creating custom GPT, you need to have $20 chat GPT account, right? You need to have $20 chat GPT account, right? Not only this, I have multiple custom GPTs. You can see right over here. I have a lot of custom GPTs. Samantha, which I gave you, right? It is also a custom GPT, right? After that, I have lots and lots of custom GPTs for my all of the use cases, right? I have a CEO custom GPT, right? Virtual CEO. And this virtual CEO is getting feed of all my company's data, like all the finances and all the employee data and everything. If I ask it any question, it is going to give me so precise answer. Like it is going to go on finance level, it is going to go on all the micro level, and it is going to precisely give me timeline. Like this timeline should be there, and these are the people who you should be delegating this task to, right? This is the kind of thing I'm able to do with this custom GPT, right? But yeah, now you some of you are saying, Aditya, I don't have $20 GPT plan. So by the way, folks, would you like to create your own custom GPT without having a $20 plan? Yes, yes. When you create custom GPT, just feed this custom GPT with specific knowledge to your industry, right? Let's say if you're working in like marine sector, right? So feed it with specific knowledge, the specific books and the specific documentation which you have, right? For creating this, either use Gemini or OpenAI. These are big companies, so you don't need to worry that much about data privacy. But of course, like if something is sensitive, don't share it with these bots, right? So, folks, now let's go to like for creating it for free. So we'll go to Gemini, right? We'll go to Gemini. Okay. In Gemini, I'll just show you like how powerful this custom GPT is, right? So what I did, I created a prompt engineer version 2, right? Prompt engineer version 2 I created right before this session itself. Now just give me any normal prompt. Any normal prompt. I'll write this prompt over here and it will convert that prompt into the markdown prompt framework. This kind of framework. Will that be mind blowing? Yes. So let's try to do that. Let's try to do that, right? I'll ask to create me report on future of jobs because of rise of AI, right? Now, if I ask this to normal GPT or normal Gemini, it will directly give me the answer, right? But now let's see what happens when I give it to my custom GPT, right? Now let's see what happens when I give it to my custom GPT. Okay. So now folks, it is thinking, right? It is thinking, you can see what it is doing. It is examining the prompt, it is formulating the response, it is taking this prompt and it is using the prompt engineering frameworks to give me the precise prompt which can get me really good result, right? Now folks, drop in AMB in the chat box if you're absolutely mind blown. It has given me the prompt which is in markdown format and you can see context gathering, after that self-reflection, after that persistent, after that formatting, right? So it converted this like very basic prompt into the prompt engineering framework, which can give me really good output out of ChatGPT. Right now, let's create this prompt engineer, and you will learn how you can create your own custom agents, right? Own custom GPTs. So for that, what you have to do, just go to Gemini. Gemini free plan will allow you to create this custom agent, right? So custom gem, right? So here we'll go to explore gems, right? Open Gemini, go to explore gems. Okay. Once you click on explore gems, here create new gem. Okay, create new gem. Here we'll give the name PE, means prompt engineer V 4.0, right? V 4.0. I'm creating this for fourth time, so I'll write it V 4.0. Okay. Description changes normal prompt into prompt engineered framework, right? Folks, now in instruction, what am I going to do? I'm simply going to copy the article, right? Copy this entire article, copy the documentation of this thing, and I'm just going to paste it. I'm just going to view as markdown, right? I'm going to view it as markdown. Let me just copy it. I think there is some glitch. So I'll just copy this. Okay. I simply need to copy this 30-40 page of text, right? I'll simply copy this 30-40 page of text without even reading, without even understanding. I'll ask Gemini to understand it for me. I'll ask Gemini to read it for me, and I'll ask Gemini to become my prompt engineer, right? So I'll just copy this. Now I'll come to Gemini. I'll paste it here, right? And in main instruction, I'll write on top of it, I'll write, I have pasted, I have given you article on how prompt should be structured. Your job is to refine prompts. When user gives when user gives you a normal prompt, you should answer to that question by giving refined prompt using the framework below, right? So folks, I'll just simply do this and in knowledge base. So the best feature of this is the knowledge base, right? So you can upload lots and lots of PDFs and documents and everything. You can upload your images, you can upload your photos, you can upload anything that you want, that the custom knowledge that you want for this custom bot, right? So now I'll just click on save, and once it is saved, let's try out this our recently created prompt engineer version 4.0, right? I'll just create start chat with it. So I'll just ask it again, impact of AI on industry, IT industry of India, right? So I'll just give this like very, very basic prompt. Now let's see. Now it is analyzing it, right? It is understanding it, and it will give that to me in prompt engineering frameworks, right? How crazy is that? Let's see if we can get really, really good answer, right? Folks, we created this right over here in just like past 3-4 minutes. Who is absolutely mind blown, right? You can see, folks. Can you see here? Like it is giving the answer formatting, it is giving this like all these things. I don't even know what it is, but it has given me so good prompt, right? I just gave it like 7 letters and it gave me like really, really detailed prompt. Who is absolutely mind blown? Drop in AMB in the chat box, right? Drop in AMB in the chat box. AMB, 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 right? Folks, simply you can create any bot that you want for your particular industry, for your particular use case, right? Do you want a 10x hack? Do you want a 10x hack on top of that? Let's say if you want to create a bot which can replicate you, do you want a 10x hack on top of that? So I told you about my virtual CEO, right? Do you know how long this prompt of virtual CEO is for writing, like for creating this virtual CEO? How long prompt did I give? Do you know? I gave a 45-page prompt. I gave a 45-page prompt to create this virtual CEO for my company, right? So do you feel like I wrote these 45 pages in order to train this bot? No, I didn't write it, right? I'll give you the biggest hack. If you want to like create in any bot, just start the voice mode, right? Start the voice mode. I'll just show you like how you can do it, right? Start the voice mode and ask, like tell ChatGPT that you want to create this particular bot, custom GPT. Now ask you question so that like it will have all the answers, and after that it should create a detailed prompt by which you can create your custom GPT, right? So simply I'll use start the voice mode. Let me just uh
Hey there.
hey, okay. I think it started, but I just ended it.
No worries at all. It happens. If there's anything you need help with, or if you want to give
Yeah.
a
So I want to create a custom GPT, which will be acting as CEO of my organization. Ask me very deep and very detailed 15 to 20 questions, by which after having this conversation, you can create me a detailed 15 to 20 page prompt, which I can paste and create my custom GPT.
that sounds like an exciting project. I'd be happy to help you with that. I'll ask you some in-depth questions to get a full picture of your vision and goals for the custom GPT. Let's get started. What is the core mission and vision of your organization, and how?
Folks, who is absolutely mind blown? Who is absolutely mind blown? So you just have to talk to this voice feature of ChatGPT for 1 to 2 hours, and the bot which is it is going to create for you is going to be so good, so good that you'll be just like absolutely mind blown, right? The kind of output you're going to get out of that bot, right? So that's how you can create small agents and small tools for yourself, right? And it's very useful. Like I personally have with me 28 custom agents, right, which I have created for my team members, which I created for myself, right? How great is that? But ChatGPT is based on subscription, right? No, folks, by the way, you can get Go subscription of ChatGPT for 12 months at 0 rupees, right? So it is offered for all the Indians. So ChatGPT, like you can use the voice feature for free of cost. Okay. All right, folks. So that was like how you can create your custom bots. Yes. Folks, this is just like since the morning we are just seeing the text format of AI, right? In my organization, my marketing team use AI to generate entire advertisements from scratch, right? Without having any human intervention, right? So I'll just show you one of the ad.
Glued to your screen. Your company's already running tests for your AI replacement. If you're still Googling for answers instead of prompting ChatGPT, and still wrestling with PowerPoint instead of letting AI build your decks in minutes, in 6 months you might be reading your own goodbye email. Now you've got two choices. Get replaced by AI or upgrade your skills with the B10X AI tools in ChatGPT Workshop and outpace your employer's firing process. Zero coding required. So, are you going to lead the AI revolution or become its casualty? So, before they replace and find your AI replacement, click on the link below. Join the workshop at just 9 rupees.
Folks, who is absolutely mind blown? This is entirely generated by AI, right? This advertisement is entirely generated by AI, right? That's how my organization is using AI. Not only that, I'll show you one more. Would you like to see one more? Would you like to see one more ad? Yeah, which is completely generated by AI. This is another ad which is completely generated by AI. This is how like we are using AI at our organization, right?
So why did you lose your job? I think because of this attitude of yours.
No, I lost my job to AI. If you don't want to lose your job to AI, join the AI Tools Workshop. Just 9 rupees.
Who is absolutely mind blown? Who thinks like this is absolutely funny? Yes. So this is also completely, this ad is also completely generated by AI, right? That's how my marketing team is able to use AI, right? That's why these are the ads. Like some of these ads are submitted by students as well, right? So in one of the session we teach our students like how to do it, right? Not only that, folks. Every team member, right? Every team member from finance background, from IT, from software testers in my team, data analyst in my team, everyone knows what kind of model is correct for them, right? How many chatbots do you know? We have studied about Gemini, about Claude, about Grok, about ChatGPT. Four, right? Do you know anything more than four? Maybe DeepSeek or Perplexity. Do you know any chatbot other than these six chatbots? Yes. By the way, do you know, folks, how many total chatbots are there? How many total large language models are there? Right? So as a AI generalist, my team knows, right? Everyone in my team knows what models are there right now. So if you see, there are more than 573 models, right? According to your location, this can be more or less, right? If you go to openrouter.ai, you can see there are more than 573, 600 models are like ChatGPT and like Gemini are there, right? So you should be knowing which model are correct for your use case, right? If you're a tester, if you're a developer, if you're a lawyer, if you are a CA, if you're a student, which models are right and which models are useful for your use case, right? My team knows, everyone